walk me through what Kellen Moore is going to bring to the equation, your new offensive coordinator from Dallas. What do you think here?
A fresh new set of eyes, someone that has a proven track record as an offensive coordinator and as a play caller at Dallas. I really like that quarterback playing background. So Justin's going to have somebody, more likely on the sideline. I think Kellen will be on the sidelines, not in the press box, but some of the sidelines that he can talk to, eye to eye. And Kellen's been in that spot, albeit as a backup quarterback in the NFL, but he's seen what Justin is seeing. So when they have these discussions, they're coming from the same plane. We're really excited about Kellen. He was great to work with through this offseason so far, not only in the free agent process but in the draft process. I love how he communicates what he likes in players, what he thinks fits his scheme and what doesn't fit his scheme. He's been excellent to work with, and we're excited about it.
And again, obviously, you're going to let him do his thing. And Brandon Staley's got a defensive pedigree as a professional coach, but the guy's a former quarterback as well. The general sense that Herbert needs to push the ball down more, or at least have a scheme that calls for it, is that something that you think is fair, or not so much, and you're just going to see the same that we've seen the last couple of years from this offense?
I think with any offense, you don't want to be put in a box and say we can only do this. The great thing about Kellen is he takes what our strengths are, tries to maximize those, trying to minimize the weaknesses. We'd like to get the ball at the downfield a little bit more. We do need more explosive plays out of our offense. We do need to play better on first down, which is the most important down of each set of downs. So we don't end up in 2nd and 8 and 2nd and 10. And I think he'll bring that to us. We're trying to get enough weapons around our quarterback, along with protecting him up front, to give Kellen enough things on the menu to go to try and manufacture some bigger plays downfield, some quicker scores, without having to go every single time go with 8, 10, 12 play drives to score. So that's the hope.
Well, in terms of quick scores, Tom Telesco, as a Michigan Wolverine fan, you choosing Quentin Johnston, I still have the scars of the Fiesta Bowl watching him run free, and you drafted him with your first selection in this year's draft. I could have helped you scout him, by the way, Tom. I don't know, you didn't reach out to me, but I could have helped you scout him.
Yeah, well, we drafted 3 guys from TCU.
I noticed.
So I think you could have really helped out.
I noticed that, including the quarterback at the very end, who I'd love to get to. But let's talk about the 2 wide receivers you got from TCU, Quentin Johnston and Darius Davis. What did you like about them?
Well, Quentin's he's a big, strong receiver that also has some vertical ability. He's really good run after catch, which is something what we wanted to add to the offense. And this is a passing league, and receivers are very important. It's also a very highly paid position, and we have 2 highly paid receivers right now. And you need 3, you need 4 if you can have them, like legit receivers that we can go to. It's nice with Quentin at 21 years old. We're going to have him for 5 years at rookie salary cap numbers, albeit first-round pick numbers, but rookie numbers nonetheless. To get him in here with Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Josh Palmer, to give us a really solid, strong set of receivers that we can throw to. He has all the intangibles that we look for in a position. There's still a lot of growth to come. Our receiver coach, Chris Beatty, is going to really work with him hard on coming up with that savviness in routes and the feel you need at this level, because at the college level, when you're really big and talented, you can kind of rely on your athletic ability, your separation quickness, your speed, your strength to win. But at this level, you need all of that plus the route running technique that he'll continue to pick up here. So that was important for us. And then Darius Davis is really a dual returner, punt and kickoffs, and then he'll probably have some role in the offense to help to kind of carve out as we go into training camp. Is someone that can just get the ball in his hands quickly and let him go pick up yards for us. And
then I don't know how much grinding of a quarterback tape you did, Tom. Obviously with Herbert, but you clearly did enough to snag Max Duggan in the 7th round, a Heisman Trophy candidate this past year. What do you see out of him, Tom?
Well, first of all, like our scouting staff, they scout all these players no matter. It's just like we have an empty roster, don't have anybody. So, we're doing work on the top guys, we're doing guys in the middle, guys. So, and with Max, I mean, honestly, if you never watched any film on him and just watched a game on TV, it'd be hard for you to say that like that's a guy like I want to be in the huddle with. I mean, just the way he plays, the grit, the toughness, the ability to move the team, great leadership ability. I mean, that just kind of jumps off the screen at you. And then as far as the becoming an NFL passer, there's some work that has to be done there. But we think he has some skills to do it. He has got really good arm strength. He's smart. He processes quickly. He's got great work ethic. So we're excited to get him in here and kind of give him an opportunity to compete for a job. And yeah, he was a fun football player to watch. I mean, he was not a hard guy to scout.
So when you're stacking your board for the draft, you stack the board as if you don't have anybody on your team, and you just go ahead and do that. And quarterback might have been top of your draft board, right?
Yes,
is that the way it works?
Initially, yes. We'll make some adjustments. Obviously, we weren't taking a quarterback in the first round, but I also like there's certain instances I like to have the names and the numbers up there, so I can see who will go off before we pick. But our scouting staff did a lot of work on those top quarterbacks. You never know down the road when you have to maybe go look back at your college work on those players. And they're also players that we're going to play against, as an opponent. So we like to do as much work on those guys as we can.
Of course. And so are you willing to share who was the top quarterback on your draft board, Tom?
That I'm not willing to share.
Okay. At least I asked, right? I mean, yeah. I gotta ask. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.